Alright guys, so you hear the music, you see this image, just picture the laser, the lights, all your friends, a bunch of people. What comes to mind?
I think about having a good time with my friends.
I think of having a party.
I think of drinking and eating great food.
Miss Mapes, I know you got the hidden dance moves.
Alright guys, now I know when you see this image and the bright lights, you're thinking about fun times, good memories, laughs, all these positive vibes, but at the end of the day, we really see a problem with this image, and this problem is underage drinking.
So for our product, we thought it was relevant to have both primary and secondary research. So first here, I'm going to talk about the secondary research we did. So for our product, we worked with Dr. Robert Tanz from the Lurie Children's Hospital in Chicago. Chicago is home to popular music festival Lollapalooza, which I'm sure many of y'all have heard of. The problem is, the weekend of Lollapalooza is the busiest weekend of the entire year for Chicago Police Department, fire staff, and emergency personnel. Lurie Children's Hospital alone had over 65 admittances of teens that had alcohol-related illnesses and poisonings. Out of these teens, over half of them were girls who had been prone to sexual harassment and exploitation due to their unclear state of mind, and the other half, admitted, had blood alcohol content levels 4 times the legal limit. We at SIPSECURE recognize this dilemma and we strive to solve it. So now on to our primary research. We constructed this graph using our knowledge of ISTM 210 using Excel, and this is a representation of a survey we did with over 137 participants aged 18 to 24. Out of those participants, over 95% of them had attended a music festival of some sort, a 3-day music festival, and of those 95%, almost 50% of them said that they had consumed alcohol at one of these events. And 1 out of 2 of those surveyed said that they had had somebody of age buy them alcohol while they were underage in order so that they could drink at these festivals and have a good time with their friends. Music festival event management companies have been completely unproactive in trying to eliminate underage drinking. Some of the things that they do include sharpieing X's on the back of people's hands, which can easily be washed off in the bathroom with some soap and water. And another thing that they do is have colored wristbands signaling that one color is for somebody who is of age and one color is someone who is underage, which can easily be ripped off or traded off with a friend, or somebody could buy 2 bracelets and give it to one of their friends. Our product, SIPSECURE, eliminates all of these discrepancies.
So in order to combat this issue, we have created a product called SIPSECURE. SIPSECURE's main purpose is to distinguish those who are 21 and those who are underage drinking. With our product SIPSECURE is a 3-in-1 product that comes with a straw connected to a cup with a wristband. The wristband is connected to the straw via Bluetooth. So prior to this festival's event management companies can figure out how they want to do this on their own terms to figure out who's 21 and who is not. So prior to coming into the festival, we will already know who is 21 and who is not by the looks of our wristband and the straw. So with our product, if you are 21, you will be giving a wristband that, again, is connected to the straw via Bluetooth, and it will be glowing green, signaling that the person holding the cup is of age and is able to drink. As soon as this cup leaves this person's hand with about 4 feet, which is about the length of someone's wingspan, your cup and your straw and your wristband will immediately turn red, signaling that the person who has the cup is trying to drink and they're not of age. So for example, to demonstrate this, I'm drinking at a festival, having a great time holding my drink in the air, and everything is going great, loving the music. My wristband is easily connected to my straw, it is glowing green. I'm good, I'm in the clear, and I'm 21 drinking. As soon as I try to hand my drink off to my friend Alexa here, my cup and my straw and my cup and my wristband immediately starts glowing red, signaling that the person holding the cup is not 21 and should not be able to drink. So we'll pass this around. Now, as you can see, our cup is a very simple, basic, clear, ordinary cup. This will give sponsors who sponsor festival companies an advantage to their companies. because they can design products and promote their company logos on our cups, creating a vivid and unique design for our product, and that way when people come home for festivals, it's a unique experience.
So when we're going to be what target market we're going to be targeting is going to be different than your normal consumer market, because we're going to be targeting more businesses. So when we talk about that demographically, we're going to have a little bit different demographic variables in your traditional consumer market, like variables like age, gender, socioeconomic status, stuff like that. So ours is going to be different in the fact that we're going to be targeting event management companies. And so more specifically, these are going to be the event management companies that have behavioral tendencies that lean more towards specializing in music festivals. So they're going to be doing all the behind the scenes and all the things that you don't see going into and making the whole music festival. And so geographically, where we want to target is going to be all across the United States and kind of where the big festivals tend to be at. That's going to be places like in California with Coachella, in Nevada, it's Texas as well, and Chicago and Florida in addition. And so these are going to be psychographically, these are going to be companies that are the top dominant companies and who really take pride in being the safest and all around providing the best environment for everyone to have fun. And no one can have fun when you got a bunch of underage drunks running around. So like I was mentioning, we want to tap into the top 5 event management companies. And so that's going to be companies like Golden Voice here, which does Coachella, which I'm sure you all know about, and C3 Presents, which also does ACL and here in Austin right down the street. And then Red Frog, which is responsible for doing Lollapalooza, and Superfly. And so we figured if we tap into these top 5 big markets, they are doing these big concerts, like I was saying, that had 1.5 million people in attendance just in 2015. And so not alone will we be having these big festivals impacted with our product, we also be able to tap into other markets, since these companies do tend to sponsor a little bit of smaller events around the local area that they operate in. And Red Frog, which is actually a very interesting one, offers some global potential in that they do Lollapalooza tours down in South America and even in Europe and India as well, a little bit in the Southeast Asia area. And so we feel if we get into these top 5 event management companies, that'll give our product the best opportunity to impact the most lives and make the all-around the community the greatest place it can be and the safest place it can be.
So in terms of SIPSECURE's competitors, we really believe that our true competition is going to come from these manufacturers who are producing the drinkware, specifically cups for these music festivals. So just to name a few, Oriental Trading Company and Solo are going to be some big name companies we feel like we'll be facing head on. In addition to our true competition, we feel like we would have some other areas of competition coming from the companies that are creating Sharpies and the wristbands, like Sarah had mentioned. So this is going to be an extra source of competition for us as well. In terms of some strengths we found within our competitive pool are their cost effectiveness, their convenience, and the ease in which these companies are able to produce their products. So these large companies are able to mass produce their products, sell them at a relatively low price, and ship them out to their consumers with ease. And although we've found some strengths within our competition, we truly believe that their weaknesses triumph their advantages. So our competitors are creating products that are weak. So we're striving to combat this issue by creating a product that's going to be more durable and last in these conditions. Secondly, our competitors are producing a product that's only serving one function. So they're creating a cup that is truly solely only a cup. We are creating a product that is not only a cup, but doubles as a safety device. So we're allowing our consumers to have a good time with their friends while being safe. And lastly, our competition is creating a product that is boring. So we are going to create a product that incorporates a fun aesthetic while keeping our consumers safe. And like Lindsay had mentioned, our product is really going to serve as a blank canvas for the companies that are coming in and sponsoring these music festivals to print their logo, a creative slogan, an image, saying, whatever they want to onto our product that's going to allow them to have some extra advertising there. So as far as our unmet need, we really believe that this is going to come from the event managers who are wanting to reduce the underage drinking. So we want to keep their attendees safe just as much as they want to keep their attendees safe. And as a company, we really feel like there aren't really many measures in place right now to combat the issue of underage drinking, aside from, the marking of X's or the wristbands. These are really proving to not be effective. So just a statistic here, Lollapalooza had 65 people get treated for alcohol poisoning in one weekend, and we believe that with our product SIPSECURE, we can definitely get that number to 0.
So to drive in our product and just to show y'all how important SIPSECURE can truly make a difference, I'm going to tell y'all a short story about a girl named Rachel. Rachel is your average everyday college student. She's 20, she's a hard, dedicated worker in her school. She's a loving, trustworthy best friend, that kind of all-around fun girl you want to have at the parties and you want to have her when you go and hang out with her. So Rachel has been working several jobs just to try and save up enough money to go to Coachella with her best friends. So with Rachel, with every penny she's trying to get her hands on, she actually saves enough to go to Coachella with her friends. Prior to arriving to the concert, all of her friends are 21, but Rachel's not. So as she's walking through the gates, Rachel is marked on her hand with a big red X from a Sharpie. As soon as she rushes in, just like many others before her, she runs to the bathroom, washes it off, and that way she's able to drink. With her best friends being as nice as they are, they buy her all these drinks throughout the night. Well, the night's fun, they're listening to the music, they're having a great time. They lose track of how much Rachel's drinking. So one drink turns into 2, then 3, then 4, and so on, and begin to lose count of how many Rachel has had. Unfortunately, at 1:36 a.m., Rachel dies of alcohol poisoning. So just to show you all how important our product can be and how effective it can be, here's some statistics to show you all how Rachel is not the only person. So at Snowglobe Music Festival, 140 MIP tickets were given, 350 fake IDs were confiscated at Coachella, and 102 teens were admitted into the ER dealing with some sort of alcohol-related illness. So with our product, you have 2 options. You can invest in our product, making sure a fun event doesn't turn into a tragic one, or you cannot invest in our product, risking the lives of many underage teens, possibly killing them that could have been saved with our product. So it's up to you, Sharks.
Thanks.
Dude, what the heck? That was awesome.
Got it. I kept coughing because I was going under time. I was like,
Oh yeah, no, you did good.